Good morning, one and all. Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Revathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Artificial Intelligence, Pellalur College for Women, Erode. Today we are going to see the topic on structure of C program. Before that, let's see glimpse of C language. C language was developed by Dennis and Ritchie at Bell Laboratories. That was named as BCPL, Basic Combined Programming Language. Later it was named as B language as well as C language. So it supports for both high level language as well as low level language. The main feature or the main importance of C languages are it is a general purpose, procedural, and imperative computer programming language, and it supports for, as I said, high level languages and also low level languages. That's why it is called as a middle level language. And importance of C language: easy to learn, portable, structured programming language. Why it is called as a structured programming language? Means the program can be divided into number of modules or subprograms or subtask. Also efficient, handle low level activities, can be compiled on a variety of computer platforms such as Unix operating system, Windows operating system, Linux operating system. And coming to character set in C, the character set refers to set of all the valid characters that can be used in our source program, which is used for forming words, expressions, and numbers. So expression is nothing but the combination of operands and operators. It provides support for the following types of characters. What are they? Digits, alphabets, white space characters. Digits 0 through 9, that is numeric values, and alphabets, it supports for both the lowercase letters and uppercase letters, A to Z. White space characters, that is tab, new line, carriage written, or enter, and so on. So now let's move on to tokens in C. As we all know about, token is nothing but smallest individual unit. Different types of token available in C. So what are they? Let's see. Keywords, identifiers, constants, string literals, special symbols, and finally we have operators. So keyword is nothing but it has fixed meaning. 32 keywords are there. It cannot be changed during the program execution. For example, double, int, return, go to, main, while, for, if else, and so on. Since C is a case sensitive language, every reserved words must be typed in lowercase letters. Next, identifier. So this is mainly used for defining variables, functions, and other program constructs. For example, gross income and city tax. These are all some of the examples and rules for forming an identifier. The first letter must be an alphabet. No special characters allowed except underscore. 32 characters are allowed. There can be no embedded blanks, and reserved words cannot be used as identifiers, and identifiers are case sensitive. And constant, so that is a fixed value which cannot be changed during the program execution. Some of the constants we have given. So integer constant, real constant, character constant, and escape sequences. So integer constants, these constants are values which are used at compile time and cannot be changed at runtime. And similarly, we have real constants. We can use either in conventional or in scientific notation. So, for example, 20.35 is a conventional, which is nothing but a traditional notation, and scientific notation is nothing but 0.2035 e plus 2. That includes both mantissa as well as exponent part. And character constant, character which is enclosed within a single quotation marks. Escape sequences like slash n, we are using printing or displaying the content or displaying the message on the screen. So coming to this string constant. So as the name suggests, string is nothing but a collection of characters enclosed within double quotation. So what are the escape sequences of C slash and new line carriage return, that is represented by or denoted by slash or, and slash a, that is a bell or alarm, and slash double quote, that is double quotation. So that can be used inside string constants. Special symbols as well as operators. So special symbols are comma, semicolon, full stop, square brackets, opening, closing parenthesis, curly braces, dollar, pound symbol, at symbol, exclamatory symbol, and star, open rectangle, open angle bracket, closing angle bracket, question mark, and so on. So these are all some of the special symbols which are used in C. And operator, so operators are symbols that are used to manipulate data. So we can perform any kind of operations on a particular data. So commonly used operators, arithmetic operators, logical operators, relational operators, assignment operator, ternary operators or conditional operator, bitwise operators, increment or decrement operators, special operators. So coming to the main concept of structure of a C program. So far we have seen the glimpse of the importance as well as the history of C programming. So now let's see the main content structure of C program. So C program can be viewed as functions. A function is nothing but a set of statements which are used for performing a specific task, that is divided into number of sections. Every C program can be viewed as functions. That C program can be divided into number of sections. They are documentation section, link section, definition section, global variable declaration section, main function section, subprogram function or user defined function section. Let's see one by one. So documentation section, that is otherwise named as comment section. Here we can give comments about the program, like author name, date of compilation, date of modification, date of execution. So these information written in between slash, star and star, slash, or we can use double slash. These lines are not considered by the compiler while executing the program. So next section is link section. So here we declare all the header files that are used in our C program. It gives the main purpose of this link section. Link section is used to give instructions to the compiler to link those header files from the system libraries which we have declared in the link section in our program. For example, hash include stdio.h, where stdio that refers to standard input output. We can extract all the input output functions from the system library stdio. Right here, the pound symbol or the hash symbol is a C preprocessor directive. That is those directives which are executed before compilation of our source program. And definition section, here we are defining the symbolic constants that cannot be changed during the program execution. And global variable declaration section, in this case, before that the variables can be classified as global variable and local variables where they are used in our program. It means global variables are declared before the main function or outside the main function, whereas the local variables are declared within the function itself or the main function itself. So in this section, global variables are defined which can be used throughout the program. And function prototype declaration section, it includes the return type, parameters or arguments and names used inside the function. So we can use identifiers for giving the name of the function. So and main function section. So every C program must have only one main function. It controls all the activities of the rest of the functions or user defined functions. So here we have two different parts which are included in main function. The first one, declaration or the local variable declaration part, and the second one is executable part. The local variable declaration parts are the variables which are declared locally or within the function itself, whereas the executable section or executable statements section, which includes printf as well as scanf statements, that is input output statements. And coming to user defined sections, here user defined functions are used that is created by the user. So this is not a machine dependent one. This is associated with the user itself. User can define his own functions and performs particular task as per the user's requirements, or according to the user's needs. We can perform, or we can use n number of user defined functions. The general form of or the general structure of the C program documentation section, preprocessed directives, that is hash include stdio.h or hash include stdlib.h, std hash include string.h, and so on. So global variable declaration and main function section, that has two parts, local variable declaration part and executable statements part. And user defined function that includes a return type, that is a return type may be any primitive data types or primary data types such as integer, float, character and double. And function name followed by list of arguments which are enclosed within parentheses. So arguments are if suppose we want to use more or n number of arguments, means that can be separated by the separator comma. And within this, as I told, main function as local variable declaration part and executable part. Similarly, we have this user defined function as two parts, local variable as well as executable statements part. Thank you.